close, ye sailor keen, and interviews rising on the sea. With shipboard yarns and oceans low, you'll shed the light like never before. Interview with echoes of the sea, captains who guides where the secrets be.
Ahoy, me pillage rats, and welcome to another edition of Interview With. I'm Smoo, and our guest for tonight is Captain Bowser from Chaos Pirata.
Ahoy, me hearties! Arr!
For the past decade, Captain Bowser has collaborated with L'Écho des Mers Pirate Radio, promoting his pirate music and also acting as a official liaison for the international pirate community in Italy. Today, he returns with a new band, Chaos Pirata, bringing a fresh, new sound and bold music style that sure will rock the seas and the crowds also. Ha ha ha!
Aye, we're ready to fire the 9-pounders.
Since you were part of one of the very first band that collaborated with this pirate radio 10 years ago, what sparked your inspiration to jump aboard this adventure right from the start?
You know, we could not be able to reach places so far as Canada or USA. Logistics are too expensive, blimey. So radio is very important. Pirates of the Brethren living in America can listen to our music. Without radio, that was impossible.
And do you have any memorable story or anecdotes from the early collaboration with L'Écho des Mers Pirate Radio?
Me remembers the first day I met with Captain Smoo. It was in Germany, in Jülich, during the festival called Pirates. Me was there to play with Brigada Pirata. A shot to its memory. After a gig, I met with ye, Smoo, and he gave me 2 copper glasses that me still uses for rum. Arr! That has been the beginning.
Now let's talk about the new band. Tell us about the birth of Chaos Pirata. How did it came alive?
I must say that after the end of Brigada Pirata, I put the tricord hat in a bag inside a wardrobe. Me started collaborating with me songs for other musical projects. Then I tried to create new bands, but everything failed. Me wasn't able to find people motivated in working with enough quality. Then I told to me older son, almost 17 years old now. And I told him that me was ready to get back to piracy. He was interested in it. So we started just me and him. Me on vocals and harmonica, and him on guitar and backing vocals. After 2 months, even my younger son, almost 15 years old now, wanted to join. We didn't whistle. So now we are in 3, a family of pirates. Arr! But maybe we will be more in the future. Let's wait and see.
So with this new band, you developed a new sound and new style. Please tell us where the inspiration came from.
The new sound is inspired by punk too. My older son is fond of punk rock. So we put our ideas together, and here we are. Now it is pirate folk mixed with folk punk. Some songs are more related to pirate folk. Others are more related to folk punk. This is what we are working on.
And where did the name Chaos Pirata came from? And does it carry a special meaning for you?
I wanted to maintain a sort of continuity with Brigada Pirata. And so that's the origin of the Pirata part of the name. About the word chaos, that's the punk part of the name. And my older son now has got the title of Quartermaster Some Chaos. Hi hi!
How would you describe your material style to someone who has never heard Chaos Pirata materials before?
Precisely. Pirate, folk, punk. That means a mixture of pirate folk and folk punk. And 'tis acoustic, as folk should be. Arr!
Are there specific instruments or technique that helps shaping your unique sounds?
Me says, not really. Basically, we play the easy way, true, warm, no frills. The instruments are classical from the Celtic tradition: tin whistle, bodhrán, acoustic guitar, and vocals. 'Tis all a matter of art and hand, me artist.
Now let's talk about the influence in your compositions and lyrics. How does the pirate culture influence them?
Pirate culture is one of the bases of our compositions. In some tracks, we try to give the taste of sea, taverns, galleons, and Jolly Rogers. Arr! In lyrics, me tries to give some food for thoughts. Me believes that songs are not only light-hearted messages, but they can be useful to grow up, reflecting on who we are in our voyage on the course of a lifetime. Anyway, in our songs, there are not only pirate culture influences, but nowadays society culture influences too.
Is there a specific message or spirit you want to share through this new band?
Aye, messages are important for me. Me believes that lyrics are important, and they bring messages, as I was saying before. The main message is to be an active part of the brethren. Participation, collaboration are the way to reach our goals. If you believe in something, you have to do your little part to sail in that direction. Many little parts can build up a great ship. So collaborate with what you believe is right. But it is just one of the messages. There are many more. This is good for the brethren. Arr.
With this style of music, which generation are you trying to target?
Well, me believes that pirates are fascinating for every age. From younger fellows to older sailors, they all like pirates. Arr! So, me has not a specific generation to target. Our music can be good for all ages. Aye.
I'm sure Captain Bowser is planning some mayhem. So, what is the next step or upcoming plan that you have for Chaos Pirata?
As you said, Smoo, we have a mayhem of plans. Let's start from the gigs. On October 11th, we shall start our first broadside tour. A little tour with just 3 appointments to close this year. The first shall be in a pub called Blackwood. The second, on October 19th, shall be at an autumn fair in Turin. The third, on November 28th, shall be at Tortuga. Aye, that tavern is really named Tortuga Tavern. Arr! About videos, we are making some new ones. The first is already on internet. The songs played are Mai Gabbia Mai, followed by Ois the Colors. 2 more will follow. And last, we are planning to record the first album this winter. Weigh anchor and set sails for the 7 seas, me Johnnies.
Now, Captain, you need to reveal us. How can your listeners follow you and hear your new songs?
Well, there are many ways. We have recorded a little demo with 6 tracks on it. Our pirate sisters and brothers can listen to these songs on your radio, Smoo, L'Echo de Mer. Arr! And on Captain Jack Gonzo, Scoundrel Scene Radio too. Then we will publish this demo on Spotify soon. Moreover, we have videos on YouTube, a Facebook page, and also an internet site, chaospirata.com. Arr!
Now, before closing this interview, I need to know if you had to describe Chaos Pirata adventure in 3 words, what would they be? And also, what message would you like to share with your fan and the international pirate community?
Brother Road. Row. cheers. These 3 words say something about Chaos Pirata. Our message is, Avast, ye brethren of the 7 seas. Lay down your cutlasses. Stow away them pistols. The world's had enough of powder and blood. Now be the time to hoist not cannons, but music. Grab your tin whistles, your fiddles, your bodhrans, your guitars, and let the sound of our shanties rise above the roar of the storm. Let every pirate from every tide sing together, for there be no borders on the ocean of peace. Raise your voices, mates, for the greatest treasure be harmony among us all, together until the last tide.
Oh, mateys, this conclude an amazing interview with Captain Bowser in his new band, Chaos Pirata.
Fair winds, me hearties. Arr!